Joining us now to discuss this is attorney and law professor at University of Michigan, Danny Karan. Danny, good morning. Thank you for being here.
It's very, very great to be here. Happy to be here.
Obviously, this is a big deal. Lots of folks are talking about it, Danny. Let's go here. If FCC, are they acting out of its boundaries with this decision?
Well, the Communications Act of 1934 tasks the FCC with regulating broadcasting in the public interest, convenience, and necessity. And traditionally, that was reserved for obscenity, such as, back when Janet Jackson got into some trouble at the Super Bowl. Is that what's happening here? No, it's not. So are they acting outside the lines? You could argue they're not. But that threat from the commissioner said to ABC, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The hard way, is that leaning too much outside the lines? And does that create a claim? Maybe it does. But then ABC kind of capitulated and fired Jimmy Kimmel. So did they waive a claim? It goes back and forth, and that's what makes it so clever about what Brendan Carr, the commissioner, said and did as concerns ABC.
Yeah, it was kind of a vague threat, if you will, as you were mentioning there. All right. We hear so much about free speech and First Amendment rights, but does it apply in this situation with Jimmy Kimmel?
I don't know that it applies yet, and that goes to the kind of veiled nature of the threat. Now, had the FCC pulled the charter, canceled the network, fired Jimmy Kimmel himself however they could, which they can't, that would be an offense. That would have violated the Communications Act. But it was a veiled threat. And ABC did what it did on its own, so to speak. So again, is there a claim against the FCC, or did ABC voluntarily do this? Again, it's a little bit muddy, and that's where the lines are going to be drawn and the fight's going to be, if there is indeed a fight to be had.
I don't think this is definitely just your opinion on this, but let's say ABC were to side with Kimmel, the show's back on the air, they choose to move on. Do you believe they would face retribution from Trump or the FCC based off that veiled threat?
I think that would probably trigger the hard way. I mean, he gave them two options. They took one, didn't take the other. They go back and take the other. It very well may. I mean, that's not much different than what happened with CBS and Stephen Colbert, because there's a potential merger, well, not potential, there's a merger, a proposed merger at play here with ABC between its affiliate Nexstar and Tenga. And back with CBS, there was a merger between CBS's parent company, Paramount Global, and Skydance, which people suspect is the reason why Colbert got fired. So, there could be some problems for ABC if it went back the other way. It's up to them to poke the lion, really.
And you've kind of been talking about this a little bit. Nexstar and Sinclair, two major broadcast companies, threatened to pull Kimmel, which would leave ABC with a lot of affiliates that are not running the Kimmel show. Is ABC kind of caught in the middle, as we were just discussing there, between this threat, but also trying to do business, and they feel like maybe they're can't win either way?
Oh, doing business is tough. I mean, ABC is a big kid, and they got to take, the punches and make the tough calls. They decided to do this to avoid the possibility of getting shut down, or who the heck knows what the hard way really means. But that cost them their big personality in late night. Whether they'll come back after the merger, put them back on, and then face the consequences, we can't know. But there are a lot of moving pieces out here, and it's very troubling out there with what's happening, as it concerns what's happening with the media. For CBS, now ABC, reporters in the press pool, it doesn't seem to have any real guardrails to it.
All right, very quickly for me here, what kind of influence is the Trump administration having on media? Real quick for me.
Profound. ABC, CBS, press pool. Got to be careful what you say, even as a reporter. That's very troubling.
Oh, you took very quick, quite literal. The good stuff there. Appreciate you.
I stand
Danny Karan. Yeah, you do. I appreciate you. Law professor at University of Michigan. Go Blue. And consumer attorney. Thank you for that, your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much, too.
No doubt.